Hello kids and welcome back to Life in the Woods. I think the music display thingy is still gonna take another second, and I really hope this time it's not going to just not show up like we've had happen recently. But yeah, we are back. Ah, there we go. The scissor storage is basically done as of right now, pre-grind stream, getting a bunch of diamonds and all that, so we can use our precious things for storage that isn't even part of our main storage. And otherwise, yeah, I would like to make the not marble farm, sugarcane farm a little bit more marbly and also a little bit brighter. So let's actually grab some glowstone. Let's grab one of our chisels. I have looked into how the auto chisel works, by the way. I know, right? Crazy stuff. I've finally done the thing. And basically, unless we were to make these upgrades here, we could just really, as of right now, before needing big amounts of things, because I think you can automate it probably with hoppers and stuff, then it's going to be really useful, I think. But right now we just haven't reached these massive projects yet, so right now we are still fine on the current, you know, taking a stack, doing this, and then we're fine. When that changes, we will probably start using the auto chisel a little bit more. And actually, let me grab an extra backpack again. You never know when you could use it. You always could use it when you don't have it, that's a fact. And yeah, when this video is going to be uploaded on Saturday, and the thing is, that is tomorrow, well, technically today, because it's past midnight. I will be streaming tomorrow. Maybe that's still going on when this episode goes live. I don't know. My Twitch link is in the description. And I want to stream more again, and I have a nice little stream happening tomorrow with a wonderful friend. So I'm excited, but also very nervous for that. It's been a bit since I last streamed, but it is time that I return. And I don't know, I want to do so many content creation related things, and it's like I'm just not getting anything done really, and I hate it. Because there's so much I want to do, like even making stupid Instagram reels. I want to do that, and there's so much going on with my brain, so much going on in my life. I can't really keep up with everything that I want to do, which is a struggle. And I know I'm doing a little bit better every day, I think, or maybe not necessarily every day, but as time goes on, we all improve, and it's just gonna take a little bit longer for me to really reach a point where I get almost everything done that I want to get done. We'll just do that, I guess. Sure thing. Just leave a gap there. Wow, this kind of looks similar at first glance. I was like, didn't we get glowstone? Where did that go? I like that we put a torch underneath the place we put glowstone. Not sure if it's bright enough, you know. Okay, then we do this same thing over here. Still sad that we can't put torches on top of the blocks that get pushed. Would have been too perfect. But I think maybe this will be enough light after all then. Maybe if we get like a couple blocks in to the like hallway section there, then I think we should be okay. That was a double click that I did not ask for. Does it work since it's chiseled? That answers my question. What did it happen with? Was it glass? Something I felt like we should have sig touched. We accidentally broke and then we got the whole thing back and I was like, what the heck? Leaves! It were the leaves! It happened with the leaves. Because I was too lazy to get out the shears. I'm like, okay, well, we'll just waste one and then... Nope, it dropped. Okay, if I were to say we get rid of all the lights because the oh my god, nope, we are not going to get rid of all the lights. Electricity bill can stay high, I don't care. What if we were to do something like this for the piston area? So that it's still like a little bit symmetrical. This confused me because I was like, why is there something already? Why is there a random light strip in there? Ah, good morning, by the way. Hiccups. Wait, that's one too early. I want the pistons to be in the middle. Ah! We'll use Sig Touch. A little easier. I don't want to go back to Nether to get more glowstone. We were there a while ago, and now that has to be okay for a little bit at least. At least resource-wise. I want to go back and keep building our little nether base, of course. But... so many other things. I just want to see this farm go off and make sugarcane and have this farm look pretty and all that. Okay, but now, if we do this, this looks a lot better. Still a little dark in some sections, of course. But overall, much better. So, also remove these, and then I'd say we maybe indeed just do the same thing back here. And we'll do it here, I'd say. And everything should be lit up nicely enough still. I hope. Nothing should spawn there. Nothing. Oh, very windy, I think. Okay. This is where the piston is. I should have grabbed more glowstone. Or is it because we broke that one? Wait, 1, 2... No, okay. We'll need one more. But... yeah, it doesn't make me happy. Doesn't change much about the mental state here right now. Very fair, the mental state is doing pretty well. A little bit nervous about streaming tomorrow. Especially... you know, since it's like a co-op stream and I've never done that before. It's like scary doing new things out here. I mean, I know we're putting glowstone there. I technically don't have to do this. But I'm extra, I'm sorry. This is where this is, and then this is where the glowstone goes. Okay, couple more blocks. I was thinking if I should maybe grab more than just a stack, but I felt like, that's gonna be way too much. No, you only have these few little sections there that you need to light up. No need to grab that much. Sure thing, Kiwi. Sure thing. Never gonna listen to you ever again. Catch me accidentally removing the redstone torches. Oh, it's also just decor. Just for like a little bit of extra light on desperate days. Okay, we need 4 blocks. Yes, 4 blocks. We'll just do things the easy way. Oh no, I tapped out! Oh my god, what just happened? How did I tap out? Okay, OBS, please show the game. Thank you. Professional streamer, by the way. Streamer and YouTuber. I mean, if it's like this in Let's Play, then... Oh boy. Maybe I shouldn't return to streaming. Maybe that's a bad idea. Okay, the glowstone dust can go in there. We grab 4 of these. We chisel them. We put the chisel in there. The coal can go in there. Wonderful amount. We sleep real quick, even though it technically doesn't make any sense. We have no reason to. We'll just go back to the basement anyway. Average gamer moment. So... Should I keep? Yes, I kept the silk touch. Okay. Just making sure. We need a random drop down just completely to like our last level here. I don't want to have to walk all the way all the time. To be fair, yes, we have the skeleton farm. That's like the closest thing we have to that. But I want something that's faster. Okay, we do that, and we do that. Would you look at that? It's all lit up now. Let me get a thumbnail, because lately I have been forgetting the thumbnails a lot. A little bit of overreaching. And then we can start over on this side, I guess. Ah, great. Just what I was hoping for. I hate this stuff. I hate it so much. I don't know what's going on in the background, but shocking things are going on in the background. Good night, boy. Today has been a day. Today has been a day. In general, it's honestly, it's been a very, like, intense time lately. There's just so much happening. And I'm trying to incorporate so much into the things that are... I hate this stuff. Hey, iron! More iron? No, just red granite. Red granite. There's my keyboard in the way. I think we're fine, okay. You get another torch, because I'm feeling nice, but then we'll close it up. I'm trying to incorporate so many things. While I'm already trying to adjust to, like, how the life changes and all that. I think that is maybe why I'm sort of struggling, but at the same time, I'm doing okay-ish, you know? I'm back on my writing streak. I have been writing every day for 5 days now again. But in a way, I don't want to build that into a high streak, because I will be so sad when I lose that, and I'm scared that that could be sent me back to, like, just not really writing. And, like, right now, I'm doing it when I have the energy and a little bit of time. Well, time. When do I ever have time? That is, like, the one thing I don't really have. Ever. But... yeah. Also, exercising, little update. I have not exercised today, and I haven't exercised yesterday. Otherwise, I have been exercising every single day since the beginning of this month. Simply because both today and yesterday we spent some time outside, and I was just really exhausted by the end of the day. But I hope that tomorrow I'll get around to doing a little bit of exercising. Like, even if it's not like the full yoga routine. Like, just some DIY exercising. That's all I really want. That's all I need, okay? Oh, that was one too much. I should remember to go as far as to reach the glowstone. I'm getting hiccups. Please don't. Ah. So if we don't reach the glowstone now, we basically never will. Go a little bit further there, actually. Yes! Oh, very long arms here today. Ah, wonderful. I should have grabbed much more marble, let's be honest. Because I want to get as much of this covered today as we can. I do have other planes that I want to work on soon. Look at me trying to get stuff done, not switching projects immediately. But the desire to switch projects is just always there. That's just how it is when it's me. Can't expect anything else. That looked like it was an ore piece, but apparently not. What a shame. I feel like the very corners are a little bit dark. Maybe you should just place a torch here, like a singular little torch that's hiding in the very back. Or is that not it? Should we add a load of glowstone to the corners? I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. I think we'll leave the torches for now. We're never really going to check these back areas anyway. In theory, we could just leave them looking like a complete mess and call it a day. Like, you know, maybe the area that you can still see from back here, so like the top part, but everything else you could just be like, leave it, who cares? But I like having a fancy house with a million basement levels that are barely getting used. So, time to make everything look white. Hee. I'm so sorry. Ooh! Not sorry for that. Nice addition to the collection. Another reason we need to go strip mining. Find all the other biomes with plenty of ores that we can add them onto the storage. Because we only have like, out of the ores that exist. Where are they? Like all the period. It was biomes of plenty, right? Biomes of plenty. And here, these. We have like 2 or 3, and then there's just more. I think we also have Ember, if I'm not mistaken, and maybe Malachite or Sapphire. Well, I'm not entirely. Or maybe Topaz? Not sure. We don't have many. And I want to change that. I want to have a nice complete storage. So, another good reason to go strip mining soon. More storage expansions. Those are always good. No, we'll leave a 1x1 hole. That's okay. Catch Herobrine moving in there. Sometimes I mean, really is a strong word, okay? Sometimes a little part of me kind of wants Minecraft to add, like, these... What would be a way? I don't even know what kind of mob it would be, but, like, something like silverfish that could eat through blocks. But something that's, like, gives you more of an ick. So maybe more spider-like. Like, which is something small that would spawn into in those 1x1 holes that you sometimes leave when building and trying to save materials because you're cheap. Hi, it's me. I'm cheap. Like, if that would be added, I would absolutely hate it. Everyone would hate it, especially because these things would probably spawn in a lot of like natural places and then just be really annoying. But I don't know. Sometimes I want to give myself the middle finger for leaving gaps like that. There have to be consequences, you know? I mean, how else are we gonna learn? If we always fall into soft pillows, we're not going to learn not to fall. That was a quote I just came up with. I hope it sounded actually fancy. I feel like it just sounded kind of stupid. Ah, my poetry career is going to happen in another life, I'm afraid. And then we are done here. Beautiful. We have these little random back parts here still. And we need to eat again. Because of course, this is very starving work. Oh yeah, I don't know. I think I had a nice day. My legs feel exhausted despite not exercising. I think a little bit of, you know, walking back and forth and facing the dog a little bit. Not that much. I've done more before. But also on top of that, just the last couple of days of exercise are probably still... I can still feel them, I guess. So I will return with the habit, the building up of the habit tomorrow, and then, you know, everything will hopefully be fine. Maybe we should just... I don't know how to go on about this right now. This is a little bit of a struggle, I'm not going to lie. Let's just get everything until the glowstone real quick. I mean, if we were to find some diamonds here, I wouldn't complain. What level is this? 30. Could happen. Could happen. But probably not. We already found diamonds twice when digging this out, so... I don't think it's going to happen for another time. Even though, you know, 3rd time's the charm. I wouldn't complain. All I'm saying, my hiccups are complaining though. I hate this. Okay. We really should have gotten more marble. Like, I grabbed a backpack because I was like, oh, we're going to get so many stones, but... What when we have an inventory full of stones and no marble? What are we gonna do then, Kiwi? I didn't think that far. Thought so. At least that side. On the ceiling. That side looks good on the ceiling. Just don't look down. The new movie. The successor shoe, Don't Look Up. Which, by the way, I never finished watching that. I kind of liked it, like when it was very well hyped, but I just didn't finish watching it because I got busy with other stuff. And I was like, I watched like, what, 70% of that movie? I kind of know what happens leading up to that, but jumping back in where I left off would be kind of weird because I would just be missing random little details, and then I would be sitting there like, huh? On top of that, I'd be like, huh? Who are all these people? I don't know your name, because that's me with movies. I know I shouldn't use sick touch. I am stupid. I know the names by the time the movie is over. And that kind of keeps me from watching movies a lot of the time, because I very much suck with names. So I instead would prefer to watch a show, but then with shows, it's like, it's such a commitment, time-wise. And it's like everything I like just gets cancelled after one season, so it's like, why am I supposed to give you love if you will never love me back? You know? I've done that enough in my teenage years. You know, we don't need to dig up old wounds like that. So, yeah, it's at some point. I really want to watch more movies at some point. At some point, I know. Because there's just like a lot of sort of classic movies I've never watched, or some that I've watched ages ago that I want to rewatch. Especially like horror related movies I like barely remember. Like, I love horror, I love slashers. I have a lot of Pennywise shirts. Well, most of them I'm actually putting away on a little to-sell pile, but still. And I barely remember anything from it. Actually, I've had the book for 6 years, maybe 7. So I guess I should read the book and then watch all the movies. Yeah, but the thing is, the movie is so big, and the book is so big, and here's the thing: Stephen King, one of my favorite authors, love him, love his work. Whenever I read a big Stephen King book, I tend to get into a reading slump. And I'm just now getting out of the reading slump I was in for over half a year. Almost a whole year, if we're being honest. So I don't exactly want to get into another reading slump just because I dared to touch a big Stephen King book. I can genuinely see that happening again. I know that's a fear I need to face and get over and realize it is not as bad as I'm making it out to be. But right now, that is very hard to do. I think right now we're just going to focus on getting out the rest of the ceiling, because we could maybe still accomplish that in this episode, and that would make me very, very happy. No, that looked like iron to me, but it wasn't. Very, very weird. My eyes are scamming me. That also looked like iron again. What the heck? And this is why I don't like red granite. Not just because it's everywhere underneath our house. Oh, a random little cheap gap. I wonder who left that. Ah, good times, good times. But when we get all of the ceiling out, we can quickly drop by the actual farm, scrap all the stone that fell off. And then in the next episode, we can quickly make everything look nice. And then maybe move on. Ooh, move on to some other stuff. Very, very nice. I thought we'd maybe had already gotten the complete front, but apparently not. We were not feeling that productive. Yeah, I hope everyone is having a nice day, and you know, the habits are doing well and forming well, and the hobbies are nicely hobbying and not lumping. Like that is just honestly such a sad thing. Like reading slumps or writing blocks, whatever. Honestly, so sad to think about, because it's like, in most cases probably, of a hobby that you really enjoy, that you want to do, but it's like you're not. You can't really bring yourself to do the thing, and that is so sad. I don't like that. Like, let me enjoy my things. So yeah, I hope once I have a actual daily routine, I have like to a point that I follow it every day. Maybe the occasional day of just a lot of stuff happening where I wouldn't, but otherwise every day. I just want to incorporate reading into my pre-bedtime routine, and by that avoid reading slumps, because ideally I don't want to be on my phone before bed, but it is tempting and hard not to do it, and like I occasionally there's just this desire to be like, okay, I'm just gonna check social media one more time because I posted this thing and I wonder, you know, if people have seen it, or you know, if this and this person has maybe replied to the text I sent them. And it's just not really healthy, and it's not good for your eyes, and so yeah, maybe one day I will be that person who keeps the phone far away from bed. But right now I think that day is still I mean, maybe we can reach by the end of the year. In theory, in the next month I should start getting more of a feeling for a daily routine. When all the big life stuff starts happening and all that, but it's still it's scary. Like, not just life changes, also what if I'm not gonna be good at the routine? Or what if the stuff that I've been thinking of, you know, having in my daily routine, it's just not going to be that good after all? Like, I'm gonna look like an idiot if I then say, oh, never mind, I love using my phone before bed, I will never read before bed. You know, it's changes. Kinda scary sometimes. Ah, cover up all the little holes that we left. Beautiful. No cheap work has been done here. Perfect. Very, very nice. And we have red granite again. Even better. And my nose is itching. That is not good. I'm not a fan of that one. Let's go up real quick. The lazy way. using the elevator. And that goes there, that goes there. Technically I want to check if any skeletons have spawned because I kept hearing them while we kept going down, but in theory there shouldn't be that many. Okay, that is also an answer. Don't know where they went, but wherever they went, I hope they're having a fun life. Red granite. Oh, I can't wait until we're back in triple digits. We have a little bit of iron ore that I'm just gonna put in there. Here we have topaz and that's it. Otherwise we have vanilla ores. Wow, great. So these are actually the only two that we have. Huh. Crazy. Thought we had a bit more. And we have that and 7 dirt. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Stay hydrated. Wear sunscreen. Take your mitts. Take your vitamins. Thank you very much for being here. And let's hope we soon have a good supply of sugarcane. Because we desperately need it. And yeah.